playoff run last season. How important does securing home court, especially in a first-round season, a first-round playoff series, become for you guys? And how important does that make things like training camp, some of these early season games, as you look ahead to that?
I mean, it's very important. I mean, we look back, 2 or 3 games we would have had home court advantage. So I think that's something that, as a group, we noticed, and we got to make a change on that front. And then early on, we looked at our schedule. It's pretty tough, probably going up until like December. And we understand that we got to get as many of those games as we can before the schedule kind of evens out for us a little bit. So we all looked at those factors. So I think it's very important to pick up as many games as we can, especially early on.
Successful season for Wendell Carter looks like what?
Healthy Wendell, not missing any games from injuries. I think that's the biggest thing for me, and then whatever else comes, that comes with it.
How is your game? Injuries happen. You fell on your hand, you broke, those kind of freak accidents. But where is your health wise, and how do you feel physically?
Physically, I feel amazing. I was just telling some other another station I was at, man. My body feels amazing, but what feels even better is my mental. I took a lot of time this summer after I had my second surgery, just making sure I was mentally ready and available for the team. More than physically, after I got injured last year, my mental took a really big toll. Just doubting myself. Really doubting myself a lot throughout the year. So I took a lot of time on just working on my mental health this summer, and I think I'm at a really good level right now.
What are your thoughts, impressions? I don't know how much time you got to see Tristan, but what are your thoughts on
I told him he like the mini Franz. I feel like he plays just like him, shoots like him, same layup package. But I also told him, just stay behind Franz, man. Just learn everything you can from him. He's a fantastic player, fantastic person. Just copy him. You'll be very, very successful in this league.
How comforting is it going into training camp knowing you have been together as a group for a few years now? And do you feel like that gives you that confidence going into the season? You can start from maybe a higher level than you did last year.
Absolutely, it's amazing. It's very hard. For the windows in the NBA is very small, right? They only give certain teams a certain amount of time to prove themselves. But from the front office to the coaches, they believe in us, so that means a lot. And then the guys that we added, they know what it takes to win. I think those are probably the best pieces we could have added in with KCP and Corey. Those guys have been on winning teams, have been in winning culture, been in winning locker rooms, so they're just going to bring that culture to us and help us out.
Would you say this is the best team you've ever been on?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, easily.
I know you
just mentioned some of the guys that have brought in, guys that know how to win like KCP. What has his impressions been like within this organization so far, especially some of the younger guys?
Yeah, he's one of the role models that I think is really very, very healthy for our team. But he's a vet that is really good on the court, but then off the court, he's just very talkative. He's telling everyone what he sees on and off. On offense and on defense. He just kind of understands the game at a very, very high level. He played with Denver, one of the best teams in the league. He understands what it takes. So I think he's going to just bring that sense of IQ, that sense of swagger to this team that we desperately need for sure.
You mentioned last year was a tough one individually for you, but what did you learn, or what did you kind of take with you into the summer from going through the playoff chase and then being in the playoff series the first time?
Say that one more time.
Like, what did you take from going through the playoff chase and being in a playoff series the first time that you started preparing for this season?
The first thing is just how exciting it is, right? From a regular season game to a postseason game, it's a completely different atmosphere. And that's somewhere I want to be, throughout the rest of my career. Just bringing out all the fans, winning on the home court during the playoffs is like no other. So that's probably the first thing. And then second thing is just the competitiveness and then the freeness to play. They don't call many fouls in the playoffs. Everybody wants to win playoff games, so it's a lot of fun, and that's kind of what you live for as a basketball player.
You spoke a lot about the processes that you went through to improve yourself mentally as well this summer. What did you do differently now that you've been in the league for a little bit? What did you do differently this summer?
I took a lot of time to myself. Since I wasn't able to be in the gym and working out and things like that, I took some time and just really just to myself. There's a lot of things I did I probably wouldn't share right now, but a lot of time by myself, like figuring out who Wendell Carter really is. I do, yeah.
I know that outside of basketball, you've got a big passion for aviation. You even started an aviation program at local schools, which is amazing. So how does it feel like to be able to inspire the students, like the kids outside of basketball?
That's who Wendell Carter really is outside of basketball. Like I'm just trying to encourage the youth, try to get them to another level, especially kids who don't have the same privileges that I grew up with. That's what it really is all about. When it comes to being successful, I feel like you're not really successful until you bring someone else up with you. So that's kind of something my mom and my dad kind of instilled in me, and I'm just kind of trying to do the best I can with that. So, yeah,
Wendell, you mentioned the obstacle last season. What areas of the game are you hoping to improve on this season, or maybe get back to your expectations?
Really, my confidence level. I feel like I'm one of the best bigs in this league, and I feel like my confidence is up there, and I feel like a lot of people cannot guard me. So, offensively, just being confident, taking shots when they're there, make a miss, staying confident, and then defensively, being Wendell, being that old Wendell who, stopping some of the best players on other teams, other best bigs. And, that's all about it. Just getting back to that level.
Wendell.
Goals for me personally, on the court, just playing all 82, not getting injured. I mean, that's something I can't really control, but doing the best that I can with getting PT work, making sure my body's feeling good, things like that. I think just helping this team win. I really don't like to put like accolades or anything on it. I just like to just say I'm gonna be better than I was last year. Just try to leave it at that.
Do you feel like you have something to prove after last season? I mean, obviously you're kind of going through your own thing, but do you feel like you have to kind of show everyone like this is who I am?
I feel like that every year. I feel like every year I got to prove that I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of the nature of being in the NBA. You never want to stay at that same level. That's when people start to doubt you. Is he ready? Is he able to be in this league? Whatever the case may be. But I think just being better than I was last year.
Is there a specific area you want to show people that you've improved on those?
Shooting. Shooting for sure. But when I did get back on court, getting up a lot of reps, a lot of shots. Then in the mid-range game, just being on the play, make great decisions for me and my teammates. So that's something that I've definitely improved on once I got back on court this summer.
Wendell, which team are you most looking forward to play this season and why?
Every team, honestly. Yeah, I'm excited to play everyone.
And what song do you absolutely have to have on your game day playlist?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll probably say South of France by Future.
Thanks, Wendell. Trademark Wendell Carter Jr.